Now at 6 a.m. on WKYT this morning, it's been a busy morning for Lexington police already. They're searching for suspects after several overnight crimes.
There's increased security at EKU today after a threat was made towards students.
And another late-night comedian says he is walking away from his nightly TV show.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Top of the morning to you from the WKYT News team, and we're busy on this Wednesday morning. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. It is cold, but it's going to get even more cold.
Oh, it looks like it. Heading for the weekend. Yeah, we're talking about single-digit overnight lows and not much warmer in the daytime. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris. Here he is in our First Alert Weather Center.
Yeah, we get actually two fronts that's going to be rolling through. One overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning, and then one on Saturday. I mean, they're big fronts too. But you look across today and you kind of see a bit of a clearing there across 64 corridor, and that's where we did not see snow. Where we did yesterday, down in the south and southeastern portion of our viewing area, that's where you're holding on to some of that cloud cover. Temperatures are in the 20s. It's a cold start to the day. By the afternoon, we're sitting there around 45 degrees. It's a decent day. It's not bad. Mixture of sun and clouds. Focus of the forecast. Here comes a long period. It's just a brutal stretch of that cold Arctic air. I'll show you how low we go with those temperatures, because we're looking really cold. Coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you. Let's get to the news now, and we begin with a breaking news alert this morning in Lexington. There has been an armed robbery within the last hour at the Waffle House on Richmond Road.
Police say this robbery may be connected to a string of other overnight crimes, and Whitney Wetzel is live in Lexington with the breaking details on this situation. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Well, it has been a busy morning for officers, to say the least. The latest crime happened here at the Waffle House off of Richmond Road. It was reportedly robbed around 5 o'clock this morning. Police say that two men walked in. One of them had a handgun. They demanded cash from the clerk and then took off. Now, there were customers inside of the restaurant when this robbery happened, but no one was hurt. Now, about an hour prior to this robbery, officers were at a home on Bridgeport Drive, which is still off of Richmond Road. It's just a short distance from here, actually. That is where a white Acura was reported stolen. Police said the homeowners were upstairs when they heard 2 or 3 people break in the back door and take their car keys. Then about a block down the road, police say someone also kicked in the back door of a home on Sealy Drive. Nothing was taken from that home, but while investigators were investigating that break-in, they saw a white Acura take off speeding from the area. Police weren't able to catch up with the car, but they do believe that those two crimes are likely connected. So far, though, police aren't sure whether those two crimes are connected to the robbery that happened at this Waffle House. Live in Lexington, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
All right, Whitney, thank you. We'll stay on top of that story. And there will be extra security at Eastern Kentucky University in Richmond today in response to a threatening message found in a campus bathroom.
The threat comes at a busy time on campus. WKYT's Mark Barber is live at EKU to explain how police plan to keep the campus safe.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. Some EKU students say the tension has really been building on campus since that threatening message was found last week in the Combs building. The graffiti message, scrawled on a bathroom stall in the men's bathroom, says, quote, "Bringing gun to here, February 11th, dead students," end quote. EKU is taking the threat of violence very seriously. A campus spokesman says they are increasing security with campus police, state police, Richmond and Berea police, as well as deputies with the Madison County Sheriff's Office. EKU is also beefing up security at 2 events tonight. Campus officials tell us they are increasing their police presence at the basketball game against Morehead State University and at the Alton Brown live performance at the EKU Center for the Arts. Now, the university isn't penalizing teachers or students who don't show up to class today. In fact, they are encouraging them to complete their assignments online or off campus when possible. Now, authorities are still searching for the person who wrote that threatening message. They're asking anyone with information to contact their anonymous tip line, and we have a link to that on our website, WKYT.com. Live in Richmond, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Well, friends of a Woodford County teen who died in a fiery Lexington crash have started a tribute to her on social media. Friends say 18-year-old Maddie Jackson was the victim in Monday's crash on Versailles Road. She was headed to swim practice at the time. Friends are now urging others to tweet memories of Maddie with the hashtag #LiveLikeMaddie. Coming up at 6:30, we will hear from her friends about why Maddie meant so much to them.
Investigators say they have a better idea this morning about what led to the death of a woman who was found in the middle of a road. The Montgomery County Sheriff says Katrina Craver chased her boyfriend down Nest Egg Road after an argument last month. At some point, the sheriff says she got onto the back of the truck before she fell and hit her head on the pavement. Her boyfriend told police that he didn't know she was on the truck. A grand jury will now decide if charges will be filed. Police have arrested 2 people who they say stole hundreds of dollars of items from a Walmart. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says Ernest McIntyre and Tiffany Gray tried to steal from the Corbin Walmart. They say McIntyre tried to steal watches, markers, coloring books, and sunglasses by hiding them in his coat. And they say Gray tried to steal markers and a shirt. Both told police that they plan to sell the stolen items to pay bills. The all clear has been given in a Lexington neighborhood this morning. Columbia Gas says a contractor hit a gas line while digging in the Maple Grove Mobile Home Park off Georgetown Road late last night. Police and firefighters responded. No one had to be evacuated, but it took a few hours for the damage to all be repaired.
The U.S. State Department says the situation in Yemen is becoming too dangerous for U.S. Embassy staff to remain there. Officials say embassy employees have been evacuated. Operations at the embassy in the capital city suspended. Yemen's political situation continues to deteriorate. There had been only a skeleton embassy staff over the past few weeks. For months, Iran-linked Shiite Houthi rebels have been in control of the capital. The Pentagon is rejecting claims by Islamic State that an aid worker from Arizona was killed by a Jordanian airstrike. The family of Kayla Mueller and U.S. officials confirmed yesterday that she died. A Pentagon spokesperson says there is no doubt that the extremist group is responsible for Mueller's death. She was taken hostage in August of 2013 while leaving a hospital in Syria.
The time is 6 minutes after 6 on WKYT this morning. He has already apologized, and now NBC's nightly news anchor Brian Williams is facing a 6-month unpaid suspension. The network says Williams misled the public about an incident while he was covering the war in Iraq in 2003. Williams said he was in a helicopter that was hit by a grenade. Actually, another helicopter flying ahead of his was hit. NBC's chief executive called the statement inexcusable, but said Williams deserves a second chance. And there will be another late-night talk show shakeup. Jon Stewart is leaving The Daily Show. He announced his departure during a taping of yesterday's show. Stewart said 17 years is the longest he's ever held any job. He said he doesn't have any specific plans, just some ideas rolling around in his head. Stewart said details are being worked out on when his run will end. A special class in Lexington is teaching students how to build a drone. Students at Newtown's Attic on Versailles Road graduated yesterday. Not only did they learn to build their own quadcopters, they also learned how to pilot them. The 6-week class costs $285, and the students get to take their quadcopter home with them after that 6-week-long class there that they all seem to enjoy.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris and First Alert Defender.
We have some clear skies in some locations, and that's why we're a little bit cooler across 64 and also central zones. We're at 21 degrees in Lexington. That goes for Danville. Then you see 30 Harlan, 28 London, Corbin area. It is a cold start to the day, but we rise very rapidly. We will get some sunshine. I promise you that today. Yesterday, it just didn't happen for a lot of us, but I think today it'll happen for at least more than what we saw yesterday. 45 degrees in overnight and into tomorrow morning. That's what we're really focused in on. That's our first of 2 fronts that we have in the 7-day forecast. We'll start to see the first flakes maybe even before midnight, but the bulk actually comes after midnight and toward early morning rush hour. And that could cause some issues there on the roads. Here are your light snow chances for tomorrow morning. It's likely that we actually see bits and pieces of some snow accumulation over toward east of I-75. There is still a chance for every single person out there, but the best opportunity is really east of I-75. I'd say that does include the 75 corridor, which is Lexington and Richmond area. Light snow chances. We're talking something like this. Now, this was yesterday here in Lexington from Jatinda Sambi. If I ruin that, just know you know who you are. But that's a good picture right there. We appreciate that very much. And another one's kind of cool. Needle snowflakes. Remember, snowflakes aren't ever the same shape and size. They can get big, they can get small, they can be needles, they they can just be those little flakes that you typically see. But it just depends on the moisture content and also the temperatures. So that's a good shot. Brunata for 2003. These are tough. Can I get a Sam or a John out of here? A couple of shots there east of Stanton. We appreciate that. 7-day forecast. Here is your look. And we're at 45 degrees today. A pretty decent day. It's not all that bad. We're at 23 tomorrow. That's when that bulk of the cold air comes rushing on in. Remember, that's your first front. The snow showers will really pick up tomorrow morning. And then the next chance of snow is going to be on Saturday, on Valentine's Day. I don't think that's as good of a chance, but we'll still see some flakes on that day. So we'll just have to keep that in mind with these big blasts of cold air there. 19 degrees and on Saturday, 16 on Sunday. Here comes some cold air. And if that doesn't sound brutal to you, 3 degrees overnight Saturday night into Sunday morning.
3?
Yeah. Luckily, it's not when a lot of kids are in school, so there's some good news out of it, but it's still going to be a brutal stretch.
Yeah, I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. Not feeling the love for Valentine's Day forecast.
Not at all. You better just kind of cozy up next to the fireplace.
All right, we bring you your weather and traffic together. Here's Officer Don right now with a look at what's happening out on the roadways.
Good morning. Well, the roads are okay right now. Things are pretty quiet. We had a good look at the Circle, also Man of War, and there's a stalled car on Man of War near Parker's Mill that is blocking the right lane. But other than that, things are passable through there. Let's get a look outside, and we'll show you what's happening as you get set to head out the door. Of course, we have our construction zones to deal with this morning on Leestown Road, also Versailles Road inbound near the new Circle overpass. Live look at the interstate, I-75, I-64. That's the northern split. The exit ramps check out okay, and if you're coming in across the Clays Ferry Bridge, we're good to go there. On our Waze map, the overall view is good. Inbound Nicholasville at Man of War, that's light traffic. We're also okay on Harrodsburg Road, so we'll keep you up to date throughout the morning. Now back to you.
All right, Don, thank you very much. Our time this morning is 6:11, and here we are on February 11th. Delighted to have you with us. WKYT this morning is just getting started. Gasoline prices, well, they're on the rise this morning. Coming up, the difference we found in the high and low prices around town. Also ahead, it wasn't easy, but the Wildcats clawed their way to another win. One of highlights from the LSU game. That's coming up on WKYT this morning.